the truth.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's your boy Rocket456 here today, coming back by popular demand, because this is literally my most popular video right now, which was my 3 anniversary Switch collection video. But coming back for popular demand is my DS/3DS collection. I decided to put basically the both systems in the same video because they're kind of both the same system, except obviously the 3DS is more powerful than the DS is. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get on to this. So for the consoles, we have my black normal DSi. I never got the DSi XL. This is the only DS I had forever. And I actually used to have, before I got the black DSi, I used to have an original DS, but my little brother, when he was really young, snapped it in half, so that's why I had to get the DSi. So yeah, this is just a normal black DSi. I had this forever, and then when Smash for 3DS came out, I really wanted it. So I got, this is my original blue 3DS, and if you guys have ever watched my why I got a new Nintendo 3DS XL, well, this is why. And it was actually been broken for a while now, and it's not because I don't take care of my stuff, I really do. It's just I've had that system forever. And the hinges on the original 3DS XL are actually kind of worse than they are on the new 3DS XL. So yeah, I don't know why Nintendo did that, but that's just how it happened. So then I bought the new, because I was like, I gotta have a 3DS. And I had got a good deal of $40 from my friend. And I bought it from him. And this is the new Nintendo 3DS XL. With new black. It's not called black, it's called new black. It's not really black, it's more of a silver color, but it's not like straight silver. But yeah, and this is the system I play basically all my DS and 3DS games on. I love this system. I still play it even with having the Switch, but yeah, because the DS library, it's still really an amazing library. Like, I love it. So we're going to start off with the DS games I have. So I have Rayman DS. Now this is Rayman is more, this game is more of the 3D platformer Rayman. It was never one of my favorites because it was so hard to get through, and it was like, it was not, no, you didn't really know where you were supposed to be going, and I got lost, and then I never picked it up again. Next is a very underrated racing game, which is Herbie Rescue Rally, which is a very underrated racing game. This racing game is actually really good, and it's actually kind of difficult. But if you're into something that's not Mario Kart and it's on the DS, definitely check this one out. And obviously, this next game, for celebration of the Metroid series, making a big comeback this year with Metroid Dread. Obviously, we gotta talk about Prime Hunters. This game is amazing how good it looks. Like, honestly, especially when you put it on the 3DS, it doesn't deserve to be looking this good. Like, this just looks like a little bit of a downgraded of a Prime game on the GameCube. Yeah, this game, Metroid Prime Hunters, is really good. Like, The story is, I mean, it's okay, but the multiplayer of this game, I mean, the service isn't, obviously the Wi-Fi Nintendo service is not in anymore, but you can still play with bots, and I totally recommend it. This game is amazing. Love Metroid Prime Hunters. And now the Sonic Rush game, which is probably one of the best Sonic in the games in the handheld series. Like, I never played Sonic Advance though, but I heard a lot of people just prefer the Rush series over Sonic Advance, and I love the Rush series. It is definitely one of my favorite Sonic series. I don't own Sonic Rush Adventure or Sonic Colors because Sonic Colors on the DS is considered as Rush 3. But I do own Sonic Rush, and I got a lot of playtime out of it. The only thing I didn't like about it, and if you guys have ever played this game, Altitude Limit. Altitude Limit really reached my limit. And now I've been replaying it, and now I'm on Blaze's version of it. It's not as hard as Sonic's version of it, but it's still ridiculous. And then I got the Sonic Classic Collection, which really introduced me to the Genesis games in a really big way, especially with Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. And this is the way I actually beat Sonic 2, because it lets you save the game. So this was the only way I was able to beat Sonic 2. And yeah, this classic collection is actually really good on DS. Totally recommend you pick it up. Alright, next is Madden 2005. No. Alright, next is the Lego Marvel Superheroes Universe in Peril. This game, it's okay. It's not one of the better games on the Lego games on the DS, but it's okay. Like, I do like playing it, but not a lot. Not a lot to say about that one. Then we got Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, this game is really good on the DS. Like, it actually had full-on cutscenes like the console versions, which I was really impressed by. But yeah, this is a really good Lego game on the DS. Then you got Iron Man 2. It's like a 2D platformer, sort of. I don't know. I haven't really played that one recently. Then you got my first ever Lego game on the DS, which was Lego Batman, and this game is amazing too. Like, honestly, most of the Lego games on the DS are really amazing, except that Marvel one, but you know, that's okay. This is like a shoot 'em up, I guess, helicopter. I don't remember really, so. This is the DS version of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. It's actually a pretty good version, and it's basically the home console version on a handheld, and it's actually really good. And I thought these were the best graphics of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, but then when I looked at the console version of it, I was like, oh my gosh. These graphics are amazing. I need to get this game. So, yeah. On console, and I did. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Nightmare 3. This game is amazing, and also it's based off of, for me, the best version of the Turtles with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Like, I love this version of the Turtles. Like, I think it's the best version, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people might argue me about that, but yeah, that's just my opinion. So yeah. And Zoo Tycoon DS, you build your own zoo. No, didn't really play a lot of that. And then my first ever Pokemon game, which is kind of controversial, because I kind of played them in out of order when it comes to this generation. But I played Pokemon White version 2 as my first Pokemon game before Black or White 1. And yeah, so I kind of played them out of order, but Gen 5 is still my favorite generation, and especially after when I played Pokemon Black on the DS, Gen 5 has just become my favorite gen of basically all time. I've played most of the generations at this point. The only ones I haven't played is Gen 2 and Gen 4, which definitely going to be picking up the Diamond and Pearl remakes for Gen 4, because honestly, I know this might excuse me. I know this might be a very controversial opinion, but I actually like the cool new style they're doing for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. So, because I actually miss the classic old school style over this 3D style. Alright, so moving on to my 3DS collection, we got Super Mario 3D Land, one of the best 3D platformers on the 3DS, and it spawned a sequel on the Wii U and the Switch port of Super Mario 3D World. But yeah, this game is amazing. Like, for a 3D platform on the 3DS, it's really good. I love Super Mario 3D Land. Next is New Super Mario Bros. 2. It's an okay 2D platformer. I do prefer New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe and New Super Mario Bros. Wii over New Super Mario Bros. 2. Not because of it's on a handheld, just because I thought those games were more fun to play, and this one was just basically all about coins. So, next is Super Smash Bros. For 3DS, and the actual name for the community is Super Smash Bros. 4. This actually runs really well on 3DS, and if you have like a new 3DS XL, this game really runs really well. And I actually never played the Wii U. I played the Wii U version, but obviously I never bought it because I never bought a Wii U. So because I didn't want one. But yeah, but this actually satisfied me for Smash 4. Like, I didn't need to buy. I mean, it was cool to play the HD graphics and everything for Smash 4, but this one satisfied me, and I didn't really need to play, Smash 4 on Wii U. So, of course, no 3DS collection is without Mario Kart 7. I love Mario Kart 7. I actually played the crap out of it and unlocked, every cart customization, even the gold cart, which is actually really hard to unlock. So, yeah, no, I love Mario Kart 7. And Mario Kart 8 is definitely a really good Mario Kart game as well. Obviously, if you guys have seen my Switch collection video, because that video in 1 week is about to hit 90-something views, and that is crazy for my channel. So, thanks for all support on that video, and hopefully you guys are liking this video and support this video as well, because I guess you guys like looking at my collections. So next is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. This is an amazing remake. Excuse me. This is an amazing remake of Ocarina of Time. This Zelda game is really good on its own. Obviously, everybody knows Ocarina of Time is, one of the best Zelda games ever. But even coming off of playing Breath of the Wild, which actually some people put as number one, I still like going to Ocarina of Time just to get that traditional dungeon feel of Zelda. I love Ocarina of Time. It's definitely one of my favorite Zeldas of all time. Next is, actually, fun fact, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D, which, fun fact, is actually my first ever 3D Zelda game I actually played, because, all I knew was the 2D, excuse me, all I knew was the 2D game on NES, and I didn't even know, there was Zelda games that were 3D. And what's weird is when this game came out was like in 2014 or something. And like I didn't know anything about like the three Zeldas at that point. And I think I was like, well, yeah, I think I was still in elementary or something. I don't know, maybe middle school. Yeah, no, it was middle school because the Switch came out when I was in 7th grade. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I can't believe, like, when I really think about it, I can't believe that this was my first 3D Zelda game because I didn't even know about Zelda being 3D. Because when I was watching this is actually a funny story time. When I was watching the reveal trailer for Majora's Mask 3D, I was like, what is this? This is so creepy. This is so cool looking. And I didn't know about Ocarina of Time 3D at the time, which for some odd reason that still boggles my mind. But, I was young and stupid, didn't know a lot about gaming, I guess, even though I was a huge Nintendo fan. Anyway, moving on. I was watching it, I was like, wow, this is really cool, this is really dark. And then all of a sudden, Link shows up, and I'm like, Link? What the? Like, I'm so used to playing him in Smash Brothers on Brawl and everything. And then I was like, whoa, this is a 3D Zelda game? I didn't even know they had that. This is so cool and dark and actually scary. Like, it actually scared me, which is why I didn't want to get it at first, because I got scared really easily when I was younger. Like, I would, like I said in my Epic Mickey Let's Play sometimes, I got nightmares from that game, which was crazy because it's a Disney game. But no, like, at first I was not sure if I was gonna actually play Majora's Mask because how scary looking it was. Especially Skull Kid and the moon and everything, and Majora's Mask itself. It's like, anyway, no, but I did get it. I ended up playing it, and it is, oh my gosh, this is a really good Zelda game. And honestly, it's still, like, I still don't like the 3-day time cycle. But once you get past that, it's a great Zelda game. And definitely recommend it if you have never played it. Which most of you probably had. And I was just oblivious and under a rock for a couple of years for some odd reason. So, next, another Zelda game, which I got actually recently, which is A Link Between Worlds. And this is basically a love letter to A Link to the Past, because the map is sort of similar to A Link to the Past, and I haven't finished A Link Between Worlds, which is crazy, which I need to finish it, but yeah, this is a great Zelda game from what I played so far, and I can't wait for Skyward Sword HD, and I still haven't played Link's Awakening on the Switch, so definitely need to get my Zelda on, and yeah, especially to celebrate the 35th anniversary. Alright, next. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. This game was actually my first ever Luigi's Mansion game. And because again, alright, hear me out. I was stupid when I was younger. Okay, let's just put it out right now. But I thought Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon was the first Luigi's Mansion game in the series, because it didn't say Luigi's Mansion 2. It just said Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. So I was like, alright, this is like a really cool start to the series and everything. And then I realized and I figured it out that this was actually the sequel to the GameCube game, which I actually ended up getting not that long after. And yeah, no, I love the Luigi Mansion series. I love Luigi's Mansion 3. I think that it's just an amazing series. And I really hope we get a Luigi's Mansion 4. I know we just got Luigi's Mansion 3 like 2 years ago, but I want I want another one. So good. Alright. So now we got Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and honestly, like, compared to like the DS version of this game compared to the console version, I'd rather play the console version of Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed than the 3DS version. That's just me. So, yeah, it's not like I like the DS version of Sonic All-Stars Racing. I mean, this is still a good game, but I rather play the console version, so. And now we're about to get into Pokemon Mania, which is, I have Pokemon Moon, which, okay, so I'm gonna bring both of them out, because I actually got Pokemon Sun and Moon. I don't know why. I just ended up having them. I got them both out. Actually, I got them both on the same day for Christmas. And, yeah, so. But, alright. I like these games, okay? But I do miss the gym leaders, and I do miss, like, the traditional, like, gym leaders and stuff. I know Pokemon fans are like, oh no, we need to get rid of tradition and get rid of whatever, and, break off. But the thing is, that's what the gym leader thing kind of captivated me when I first played Pokemon. And then when they, like, changed it into these trials, I didn't really like the trials. I like the Elite Four, and I like how they did that with, Champion and everything, but, I do like Generation 7. I don't think they're bad games, but for me, I just prefer the more traditional, Pokemon games. I know, I'm stupid, but, yeah. And that's why I prefer the Omega Ruby remake over Pokemon Sun and Moon. So, yeah, that's just me. Yeah. Pokemon Omega Ruby is an amazing remake of the original Gen 3 Hoenn games. There's obviously not a lot to say about this because everybody knows it's a great remake, and I love Mega Evolution. And I want them to bring Mega Evolution back. That's the thing. Like, okay, Dynamax, it's okay. Like, I like Dynamax. It's okay. Like, I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm just saying it's okay. And then the Z moves were just, they're okay. Like, but for me, Mega Evolution was the one that really did it for me, and I really want them to come back to that, and yeah, so. Next is Tomodachi Life, which is basically The Sims meets Animal Crossing, and I love this game, and yeah. Basically Sims meets Animal Crossing. There's not much more to say about it. Alright, and next I have Pokemon Ultra Moon, which is literally the only Pokemon game in my collection I never beat. Not because it's hard, but because I felt like, after I beat Moon and Sun, I was kind of burned out on Gen 7. And once I got to Ultra Moon, I was like, it was kind of like the same thing, and I was like, okay, and this is stupid and boring, and yeah. So, yeah. Alright, so that's it for the games. Gonna be showing you my game cases. I got just this plain old Nintendo 3DS XL case. Got this Ocarina of Time Hyrule shield. When this is actually where you put your 3DS, and this is where you put your games right here. And it is actually a really cool case. I don't use it that often because how bulky it is, but it is a really cool case. This is my original Nintendo DS case. And yeah, so that is it for this video. If you enjoyed this collection video, because you guys, honestly, thank you for the support of the last collection video. I was not expecting how many views I have gotten. So yeah, thanks for all that support, and yeah, I just have the 3DSs and DSs lined up here. I do have a Game Boy Advance collection, but it's not that big. I mean, it's really small compared to my DS and 3DS collection. But if you guys want me to do a Game Boy Advance collection, I have those games. If you guys want me to do a Wii collection, I would definitely be wanting to do that. Because I have, like, so many games for the Wii. And it's just crazy. So if you guys want me to keep on doing these collection videos, please smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, make sure to press the notification bell. When you press the notification bell, make sure to press all, so you be notified every time I upload a video to the channel. So peace, Rocket456, and take care.